Oh shit, fuck. Fucking hell. Oh good, health. Alright. There we go. Also look at this. First. Fat guy. Let me first just suck this out so then this won't bother me. There we go. Let me first read about him. What a hunk of junk. Oh, no. Wait, let me see what he said, Luigi. What a hunk of junk, you expect me to sit on that? Please, I have standards, really? Okay. Oh fuck, okay, it's not... maybe we gotta do it in front of him, I guess? Yeah. No one can see me in this darkness. No one. Yeah, but it's pretty obvious what you have to do. Alright. So... Oh fuck, I forgot. I have to light these candles. I was like, it's pretty obvious what you have to do, and then I was like, wait, what is going on? And then you have to do this shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's not what I want. So you get rid of those butlers, and now you just suck out his food. Okay, good. Finally. Now I have to battle him. Really hard, holy shit, fuck. Oh fuck. Shit. Oh fuck! It's okay. Pearls are actually worth more than coins anyway. Fuck. Ah, got it. So that wasn't perfect, but hey, what can you do? When you're facing off against a fat guy, you tend to use tends to be hard to suck. Named Bodacious. Got him. Alrighty. Now we just gotta collect the money. Yes. Love. some more money here.
Oh yeah.
This guy's rich. Holy shit. Yes. Okay, come on, come on. There's still some stuff. Go. Got it. Alright. So I guess the thing I actually want to talk about, basically, as of right now, I'm hearing about this guy named it's the James Damore controversy thing. Because as of right now, this guy is. Oh shit! Fuck! Got it. Fuck, man, that was close. Just when I started talking about the thing I wanted to talk about, that mouse shows up, and I actually did get got the thing I needed. Anyway, that's basically it. Okay, as what I was saying. So there's this thing called the thing that James Damore wrote. He was basically a Google. He used to work at Google, and what he did was he wrote this thing called the Google Ideological Echo Chamber, which basically criticized the Google diversity program as being like, you know, only diversity for just gender and stuff rather than ideas, and basically made the argument that women tend to be not as interested in technology as men. And honestly, this is all like cited by factual evidence, and a lot of scientists actually agree with it. And unfortunately, because Google's, you know, just basically an SJW, is just run by an SJW, he was fired. And honestly, that's basically just, that goes against like free speech and everything. So honestly, I'm actually really glad that he's actually suing Google, and I really hope he wins, because then it sets an example of free speech and stuff. And the thing I want to say is that I'm kind of actually disappointed how how some of my favorite, oh shit, where'd it go? Damn. Oh, it went out in the hallway. Okay. It's almost dying, almost dead, I mean, so I'll continue on with this conversation by the time I get that boo. I had no idea it was gonna escape. Fuck. Okay. Shit, it went out here? No. Oh, probably went into the secret room. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Oh, okay, there it is. Got it. That was close. Okay, so as I was saying, I was pretty disappointed that most of the left-wing media stuff on YouTube, they never really covered this stuff or, like, you know, shown Damore in a positive light. I mean, besides the Young Turks, but I never saw Secular Talk did this, I never saw Jimmy Dore did this, I never even saw the Humanist Report did this. Those are some of the stuff I watched, or even TYT Politics. It's another separate branch of TYT, but they never really covered it that much. I mean, they might cover it now, I have no idea, but the thing is, I'm trying to say is, from what I've been gathering, is that apparently free speech is kind of a right-wing thing rather than, you know, a left-wing thing. And the facts remain is that right-wingers tend to support free speech far more than left-wingers. Now, of course, I understand that there's the Colin Kaepernick controversy, which is also a free speech issue, and I really do believe that he actually does have the right, Colin Kaepernick does have the right to kneel on an anthem. Actually, anyone has the right not to do the anthem. But that's only one thing conservatives are hypocritical against. While most stuff, they are pretty consistent, while it's the left-wingers that are mostly against free speech. And that's honestly just bullshit, because honestly I don't really consider myself a right-winger, but I'm not far left either. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me first read this. Hey now, Luigi, now what have you stumbled across? Oh, this time it's water element metal. Now you can use the water element. My research shows that these particular elemental ghosts leave their watery dwellings whenever you approach. You know the drill. Vacuum them up. Use the just that, you know, button and stuff. I hear there are some ghosts who can be defeated only with water, actually. Also remember that water has purifying properties, so use it well. Don't get too caught up with your new squirt gun, Luigi. Well, water is a universal solvent. Is that what you mean by pure properties? Anyway, I'm gonna first heal up because I have 85. So either I find one of those ceiling ghosts. I'll probably just cut this out and then, like, until I go back to where I'm supposed to be. Or, you know, no, actually, I'm going to continue talking about what I need to talk about. I forgot, I'm talking about the James Damore stuff. Anyway, so, as of right now, he is trying to sue Google, so I hope he does win, but the point I'm trying to say is that usually left-wingers, they say they want to have a majority in government. Well, here's the thing that you could start with. Be very supportive on free speech issues. Condemn the college campuses' safe spaces before voicing your controversial opinions in the workplace and have them immune to be fired. And also support the Masterpiece Cake Shop and the Masterpiece Cake Shop versus Civil Rights in Colorado, which that I'll get into, but if you want to know is that I do support bakers, florists, and whatever refusing certain type of services such as gay marriage ceremonies, because it's their right. I mean, of course, I'll go into that argument in a much later video. Right now, I'm just talking about the certain free speech issues that left-wingers have to embrace if they want to start winning elections. That's what I'm trying to say. And also another thing is that it's pretty, like, you know, just also like pretty shitty how left-wingers are like now starting to ignore this and just condemn James Damore, like, you know, saying that he's, you know, sexist and stuff, and even racist when he actually posted this tweet saying how he does say that the Ku Klux Klan is abhorrent and stuff, but does say that they do have a pretty cool name, such as like Grand Wizard and stuff. And honestly, I kind of agree. I mean, like, it is pretty like fascinating how they name themselves like Grand Wizard and stuff. I don't think that's really that bad of an issue. I mean, like, for instance, I could say that the Las Vegas massacre, that even though I do agree that it was really, like, you know, really bad and stuff, you have to admit that it is pretty fascinating how, or pretty badass also, how Stephen Paddock basically got a very high kill count by using, like, mathematics and stuff. Yeah. Now, I mean, like, I could basically say that on Twitter, and it could also be deemed extremely controversial. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I just had to first take care of that skeleton guy. So the point is, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, anyone has the freedom to say, you know, stuff, even abhorrent things about, like, some sort of fascinating stuff, like as I said, that I actually think, I know I'm repeating this, but that was because I'm dealing with that thing, so. Let me actually continue talking after this. There we go. I saw a pearl. Alright, I don't see anything. So yeah, so basically I could, like, literally tweet out that I do think the Las Vegas massacre was a tragedy, but say that, like, you have to admit that it is pretty, you know, cool and pretty much, like, very, pretty much badass how Stephen Paddock used mathematical equations to basically have greater accuracy in killing his victims, to basically have a really high kill count as of now. So I could say that, and I do mean it. I do think it's pretty fascinating. So I'm not playing devil's advocate. I do actually mean that, but if I tweet that, of course I get condemnation. Which, I mean, I can understand that, but, you know, like, just hear about that and just say, yeah, you know, just deal with it, basically. And that's what I'm saying about the James Damore stuff. Now, of course, I did think about maybe it was like too soon because he did said that after, I think a few weeks after that Unite the Right rally with the white supremacists. But then I was like, the response would have been generally the same had he like tweeted this out much later after the Unite the Right rally. So it's pretty much pointless. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's my stuff about free speech. So now we gotta do this boss thing right here. Oh shit, that's not what I want to do. I want to first do those skeleton guys, then get the health, but whatever, I guess it's too late now. Just gotta be careful. These are like Hammer Bros, basically. Those skeleton guys. Oh shit. Fuck. That's not what I want to do. Now I have 95, god damn it. Actually wait, there's still probably a few tombstones that still have, like, small hearts. Now this one's really creepy, look at this. Oh, good. Oh, that's a relief. Please, please, please. Okay, good. Alright, I'm all set. Now it's the boss battle. Look at this. Oh shit. The music. Now the fight begins. So it's a really cool boss battle, by the way. You have to launch his, like, shadows at him, and then suck him up. I have to get rid of those guys. Now let's suck him up. Alright. Love the music. Fuck. I knew this was gonna happen. But I got all my money back, so it's fine. So I probably have to just do this at a, yeah, like here is fine. Fuck, oh I didn't get hit. Okay, that's good. Look at these guys. Oh shit, whoa. Fast. Oh shit. There we go. And that's it for him. Alright, I lost 20 health, that's fine. But I got all my money back, so I'm good.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call this the key of luck and fortune. the screen, you know? Luigi, that's what he says. Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear you're still okay. I lost your signal when that lightning struck. That was some battle you had there. Why don't you come on back to the lab? What, you think the lightning damaged the Poltergust 3000? Don't worry about it. Even if that lightning had cooked your goose, your Poltergust 3000 wouldn't even have a scratch. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Looks like you got a vacuum full of ghosts there. What do you say? We put him through. Okay. So I'm gonna skip this part. Alright, now we get to see what they look like. Alright, good. Okay, that's also good. That's nice. No, I don't like that one. It's black and stuff. Oh, let me answer those goes back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Yeah, they basically changed depending on how much pearls you have from doing those bosses. So Bogmire, that's the name of the boss. So Mr. Lugs, the floating whirlwind does melody, pianisma, shiver, spooky, and Bogmire. 9 ghosts. Alright, let's see. Nice. I have 2 of these, wow. 24,560,000, nice. Alright, it's 2:43. I think I could do a little more. So yes, let's go back to the mansion.